Alright, replay, review. This looks like twos. Cable God Grande Juevos. Let's watch your review. Yeah, early demo. Did you see the lag at all? It's like my game is so jittery. This is why I haven't played ranked since before Christmas. Just about every 30 seconds it freezes up for about 5. That's a huge beat by Cable God. What the fuck? Okay. And you almost saved it, but you end up scoring it. That's just goofy. Alright, bro. Here's my issue with this right here. If I'm you, I'm headed left here, because angle of attack, right? You shoot the ball from the way it's headed, not the way, like, when you're directly behind it, you're in line with it, and you're trying to make the shot. It's not like an impossible angle, but it doesn't help you at all that you just stay in the single file behind the ball here. So let's pop into fly cam for a sec, so I can show you what I mean. Pad, pad, pad. Now this is the angle you want to shoot the ball from, because the ball ends up right about here, and if you were over here, easy putaways, right? But it'll come up more, so I'll talk about it more when we get to it. Basically, the shooting angle is always across, like where the ball's headed, not behind the ball. The hardest shots to make are when you're directly behind the ball. The ball, excuse me. It's easier to go from the angle of attack where you need to be, not directly behind the ball. It's a good beat there. Shots just wide. Let's see. I like that you double jumped here instead of using your flip. So you just dust that guy. It's an interesting fake challenge here. I guess because you realize you're empty, there's no point in kind of playing it towards their net or something, or you just end up going past it. Doesn't matter, Cable God's there. You get boost. So this is just a little too slow for my personal taste. Like in GC1 lobby, they'd already be shooting this ball because it left your back wall uncontested. The right play here is to be driving on the back wall so you can get the boom clear. This is just too risky for my taste because it's going to hit right there. GC1, GC2, they'd be shooting this shot, right? Anything that comes off the back wall is free in those lobbies, so just you want to guard your back wall with your life. So right when you see it, the 50, boop, you should be turning and heading up the wall and get that wall 50. Because this is just risky, risky, risky. You get to it because they're slow, no worries. Big demos. Nice wave dash recovery. Good 50. You lose a second of challenge here by turning away and then going. So you stance right instead of, like, you could just be push, push, push. Just challenge him earlier than you did. It's just, it looks to me like a little slow, but this for your rank, it's whatever. You're just like respecting that he's got possession, and then you dive in when you see he slows it down, which is like fine. But for me, I would have been just pushing this ball the whole time, getting his face right away. Because they're about to score. You're overextended. Cable God's just going to get smoked. Nothing you can do about that. Skip ahead. Something crazy happens right here. He gets a save and you dunk him. Nice way to push up here. Yeah, big speed. Skip ahead. You get another face-off goal? You just... So, I do recommend when people send me replay reviews that it's a loss, right? Like, I want to see you getting crushed because then there's more mistakes I can work with. You guys won this by like 63. It's impressive. Like, cool. Good job. Great game. But send me your L's because I can work with that, you know? Oh, what am I saying now so far besides be a little faster and stop scoring so many fucking kickoff goals? I don't know. I got nothing to work with yet. That's a good shot. So you have 100 boost here, and you just probably don't respect that he's got the shot. But yeah, use this boost, make the block a little earlier. You're just like hanging out, dusted. So just, when you have the boost, use it, right? You got 100 here. I'd be boosting if I was you. Got to get after it. It's a hell of a shot, though. Let's be real. Good kickoff. Do you see the lag? Jesus Christ, my computer's running like shit. Damn. Such a sexy play. It would have been clean if you finished it, right? You might have a bad habit of double jumping for all your aerials. This one is pretty low. You probably could have single jumped at this. spent more time reading it better, like where is it headed, where, you know. I'll keep watching as I keep reviewing, but it's a tricky habit to break, double jumping for when you don't need to. Double jumps are for when you're trying to hit the ceiling, right? Not if it's within range of a single jump. This is a good challenge right here. So by not diving in at this one, because you recognize Cable God's out of position, you're back here and you don't push. This is good. You watch, then you go. Good. Well played. Is that a goal? Nope. Damn, that sucks, dude. So like right here, yeah, you just couldn't get your car to the right half of the ball to connect. Otherwise, it's a clean break. Close. But again, here on this attack, so you're coming from not the right angle because you just go straight ball. Did you see it? The right idea right here is to keep heading right, just like I talked about earlier. Right, because if you kept going right here, then you'd be... Let's show it and fly. If you kept going right instead of straight at ball, you'd be here. And then, I mean, he blocks it anyway, so you kind of just had to throw yourself at it. But the idea is the shooting lane is always where the ball's headed, right? We'll keep talking about that. It's kind of big. Big importante. Don't shoot from behind the ball, shoot from where it's headed. Oh. Alright, you do score here, good. Clean half volley. Okay, so this is free. Boop, right. It's a goal, so I really shouldn't say anything. This is my style of coaching. I'm hypercritical, right? If I just pound out mistakes, then maybe eventually after 700 times hearing of the mistake, you'll fix it. It's kind of, you need thick skin, because I'm not trying to like insult your intelligence or like just harp on you. Like, a goal is scored here. Like, why would I have anything negative to say? Just because you can always learn to do better every step of the way, right? And they're both committed in your half and they center the ball for you, it's like insta goal, right? So just be patient here, and then you do use the boost, but okay, you're headed kind of where the ball's going. I don't know. I just would have shot this right away because this shit is like, holy shit, open net. But it's fine because no cap is just going to fucking blow it here in a big way, so you get the goal. But, you know, every thing you do that's fast helps getting up into the higher ranks. Just want to score this right away because if no cap was any better, he could have stopped you here. But for some fucking reason, he just lets you have it. Just got to recognize when it becomes free as fuck. Definitely if they're both in your half and they center it, it's free as fuck. Score as fast as possible. Even if you go really fast and miss, it's still better to practice the speed than to like slow it down and wait for the sure thing, right? Because you want to rank up, we all want to get better. It's got to be fast. This game's all about fucking speed, right? Nice fitty. Big beats by Cable. Good. Nice. Wow, that went in. Crazy. Thomas helped you out a little bit. If this was me, I would have probably went for the ground to air dribble. Just one, because you have half tank of boost, and two, it's doing a bounce volley. Like right here, you can just boop, poke it, and you got the pop. Now just air dribble that. Ground air dribbles aren't everybody's favorite, but the only reason I would do that is because he's backwards, right? So taking a low shot like this, like he could have saved that if Thomas didn't fuck him. Just practice ground air dribbles, I guess. That's like a personal opinion thing. It's not like you did anything wrong, because again, you scored, but like if I notice the goalie's backwards, I'm definitely going for the ground air dribble. Because the slow shots get saved the higher up you go, you know? Not slow, but like low, you know? Goal line shit. Oh. This is good right here. You could have fucked this up if you went, but you recognize Cable's there, so you pull off. That's good. Good job. Bang! Nice shot. So this one's pretty good angle of attack. But not like 100% because you're still kind of like middle of the net behind the ball type here. So like Cable Gods, there's lines on the field on this map, so it's nice to be able to point that out. This is the passing lane, or like front post, right, ball side. See the line? And so this is the shooting lane. So if I was you here, I'd be here, because it's just, you know, what I've been saying about shooting from behind the ball, right? Because if you shot, Thomas could have saved this. He's like facing into his own net, kind of ill-advised. If he was any better, this is savable as fuck for him. And the way it wouldn't have been is if you were more in the shooting lane over here, right? Because then Cable gets his pass, this guy passes you, you'd be here, and you can shoot it up over them. Look, he's like he's not back post, right? So if you shoot back post, it's free goal. You score anyway. So again, thick skin. But ideally in GC and higher lobbies, like you want to do the optimal, like the shot here would be to jump into this ball and put it here, because this guy can't save it. When you put it in front of him, you risk that he can't save it. He doesn't. Like, they suck. It's not a bad shot. You still scored, but like when you shoot middle net, you lower the chance. Like the best, passes go from this line to this line, because here you can shoot and put it behind Mr. I didn't cover back post, or you can just put it in front of him. It's just like, we'll keep looking for it. A lot of goals go in at like middle net here, but the higher up you go, you want to use the passing and shooting lanes a lot more. I hope that's not making sense, and I'm not like hurting any feelings or anything, but it's kind of a big thing. Nice, good controls. Whoa. Cable God's gonna dust them. Nicely done, Cable God. Can't believe you guys are up 7-2 and you sent me this replay, bro. What am I supposed to say? That's why I'm like, even though you scored, you could have done this. Like, you're just fucking mopping these kids. Yeah, if I was Cable God, I would have let this one go to you. He's front post, right? And this shot is clearly back post. But also, you did your double jump thing again. This is so low of a ball, you could have not double jumped here. You can hear it. Let's work on that habit. Next couple of matches you play, think about whether or not you're double jumping immediately out of reflex, or whether or not you're saving that flip and second jump for like necessary. Oh, he's almost nuts. Oh, okay. Talk to me, Goose. Why didn't you score this ball? Right? That's exactly what I've been saying. So your middle net, same half of the field as the ball, not where it's supposed to be. If you were over here, look at, right? Where the ball's headed, not where you are. Start working on just like arcing. Like do a big path. Like if you see the ball is going from right to left here, where should you be? Ball goes from right to left, you should be left over here. Shooting lane, right? Passing lane, front post, shooting lane, back post, right? We'll get it. But this is 100%, like this is not a hard ball to put away by any means. You have two backwards, what is this, C1? What the fuck are these morons doing? I don't even, okay. The point is, this is 1,000% scoreable. The only reason you don't score this is not because you didn't air roll the right way or you don't know how to make a shot from this angle. It's because this angle is not something you should be shooting anyway. This is where you should be shooting from, right? It's good to see multiple times in one match, because now I know on the next one, like, I'll see it again. But the next time, if you send me more replays after you watch and review this one, you'll be like, okay, stop shooting from the same fucking side as the ball. Especially, in twos, there's two of you, right? One person's got the front post, one person's got the back post. What a save. You guys are fucking nuts. Calculated, bro. Insanity. Nice. Wow, what a nice little... Did you like flick it in midair? Okay. Alright, I see you. 8-2. Not a whole lot to say about this one. So I try to do like big takeaways. They say people only remember 10% of a lecture or whatever, right? So if you just have like one thing after the last 15 minutes of me yapping, the biggest thing would be work on staying in the shooting lane. So here you are shooting lane, but you cut, right? So he doesn't need you to be on his side of the field here. Bang, you're on the line for shooting lane. Just stay here, hang out. He'll get the pass to you, and if he doesn't, then you can cut over and play defense. But like, when you cut onto his half, you're snipping your options out here. He's just gonna fucking doomsy on two C1 defenders anyway, so it's not like anything I say matters at all. But ideally, don't cut across field when your twos partner has the ball. Trust him enough to stay here, right where you are. Right here is perfect. You're at the half. If they pinch, you can still cover the net, right? Like, no need to chase across and be in the same lane as him. Let me just insult you while you guys are scoring and you're up by 7. No big deal. They're gonna grab a goal here. And it's because you missed. But this is the right play, so I'm not going to say anything bad. You went up the wall and you tried for the half volley. Perfect. Close, too. If you had used your flip, you might have got it. It sounds like you fired off your second jump, but maybe you just weren't. It's either a dead zone issue or you weren't, because you can hear it already. you were like trying to flip at it, just gotta push a little harder on the joystick, I guess, depending on what your dead zones are. But good on you for going up the wall. They score 9-3. Cable God centers for him. What a goof. Nothing else to say, really. Just work on trusting your teammate across from you and staying in the shooting lane where he needs you. You can stay far enough back at mid too to cover if a pinch heads at your net too. You don't need to be up the goalposts or like in their box. You know what I mean? For like, especially when you got the lead, you can do whatever you want. But if you're losing, you need to make sure that when he's pushing their corner that no pinches get over your head, right? So just hang out at mid in the shooting lane, and other than that, it's a great game. You fucking crushed him by 6, and we'll just head to the next one and see what's up.